Play today. I haven't played on video for a long time. I hope everything works out for me, and I will pass the boss on at least the third try.
Looks like we won't see how to defeat the boss today. Okay, let's watch the story.
Apparently we're in serious trouble. Now we have to fix everything. Well, Ragatha, are you ready to take on the first boss?
Of course, ready. Now I'm just gonna tear this boss apart. Guys, write in the comments, what is your record for beating the first boss? I think I can defeat him in a minute. After all, I prepared a little before the video. Guys, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so as not to miss new videos. And every like on this video increases the chance that we will make a second part of this wonderful game.
What? Minute! Apparently you have never played this game, Ragatha. You definitely won't be able to beat this boss in a minute. It's too difficult for you. It's almost impossible. This can only be done by experienced players who have probably completed this game completely. By the way, who will go through the second boss, which is in the garden? More precisely, there are two of them.
I want to beat the second boss! I've prepared so I can definitely pass it. Now, go across the bridge and then up. That will be the first task.
Oh, who is it? Let's talk to him. Wow, he gave us 3 coins. Cool. Okay, we don't have time for this talk. Need to pass the boss. Phew, I'm ready. Tell me something interesting while I go through it.
I knew someone would say this. That's why I prepared some interesting facts about this game in advance. Cuphead is a unique game that combines the retro style of 1930s cartoons with challenging and addictive gameplay. Developed by Studio MDHR, this game has generated interest due to its unique visual style and challenging difficulty. Unique visual style. One of the most notable aspects of Cuphead is its unique graphics, which are completely inspired by the 1930s cartoons created by Disney and Fleischer Studios. Every frame of the game was hand-drawn and hand-animated to create a period feel. Long in the making, Cuphead has been in development for over 6 years. Brothers Chad and Jared Moldenhauer, founders of Studio MDHR, spent countless hours creating illustrations, animations, and game design to achieve the visual and gaming experience they desired. Intense difficulty. Cuphead is renowned for its difficulty. Players face severe challenges and demands on reflexes and strategic thinking. This is one of the reasons why the game has become a topic of discussion in the gaming community. Musical masterpiece. One of the main aspects that attracted attention to Cuphead is its music. The original soundtrack was composed by Christopher Madden and Chris Lighting. They carefully selected the style of music to match the atmosphere of the game. Boss inspiration. The bosses in Cuphead were inspired by both classic games and movies. Some of them, like Cogni Carnival, were inspired by cartoon characters, while others were inspired by classic bosses from games from decades past. Animation process. To achieve authenticity, every character and background in the game was hand-drawn and then animated like real cartoon frames. This required a lot of labor and time. Popularity and recognition. When the game was released in 2017, it gained instant popularity. It has been acclaimed by many critics and received high praise for its unique style and gameplay. Retro animation aesthetic. Cuphead was created using the same techniques used in 1930s cartoons. This involves hand-drawn and hand-painted images of each frame to create the effect of classic animation. Scenario and characters. The game immerses players in a world of surreal characters and events. It tells the story of Cuphead and his brother Mugman, who make a deal with the devil and must complete his tasks to save their souls. Community support and continuation. Cuphead became popular not only because of its content, but also because of the support of the community. Following the game's release, expansion packs, DLC, called The Delicious Last Course, were released, which added new levels, bosses, and mechanics to the game. Cuphead continues to captivate players with its unique style, challenging gameplay, and captivating visuals. Its success shows that even in the world of modern technology, there is room for respect for classic game styles and mechanics.
Yes! Look! I managed. So how long did it take me? Minute! Exactly 1 minute! She said that I could defeat him in a minute. You see, Jax? Now, do you understand who the professional is here?
Okay, I admit it was good. It's clear from your performance that you were preparing. Well done, Ragatha. Well, now let's see how Kane plays. I think that he will not be able to show such a good result as Ragatha, but I am sure that he will pass this boss without any special difficulties.
And here comes those ugly potatoes! She's finished! Watch me destroy it.
Well, now it's my turn to talk about this game while Kane passes the boss. The game Cuphead began its journey thanks to the Moldenhauer brothers, Chad and Jared. They were inspired by the animation style of the 1930s and decided to create a game that would reflect that era. Having no experience in the gaming industry, they started the project in 2010. The work was difficult. The brothers studied the processes of animation and game design, creating every frame of the game by hand. It was necessary not only to program, but also to animate, illustrate, and sound design each element. The development process became a real challenge due to the uniqueness of the project. The brothers faced financial and technical difficulties, but despite this, they worked hard on the project. The game was announced at E3 in 2014 and received rave reviews for its uniqueness, and was released in 2017.
Get punched in the face, a stupid carrot! And here is the end. I destroyed these vegetables. So let's see how long it took me. Wow! That's only 2 seconds more! What? I'm not lucky. Okay, I'm happy with my result. So, we have a new boss opening. Who will try to pass it?
Now it's my turn. You're great, Kane. You play great. Guys, I didn't expect this from you at all. You play great. But these are just the first bosses. Now I will go through the second level. It is much more difficult. But before that, I'll talk to this coin. Maybe he will give us a gift too? Okay, I did not get anything. No matter, I start the battle.
So, while Jax is playing, I will have time to tell you another interesting story. My senior year of college made me feel like I was at an adult social ball. Just when I was engrossed in articles and lectures, my friend Mark dragged himself to my computer with something completely unexpected. Watch this! He pressed the video play button. What I saw captivated me. The atmosphere of the 1930s, the cartoon style, amazing music. It was something completely different from anything I had seen. It's called Cuphead, Mark said. A new project that recreates the spirit of classic cartoons. I got lost in the fascinating world of the game, watching highly artistic shots and complex gameplay. My interest was ignited. I started researching everything about Cuphead, developers, reviews, fan reactions. Everything was filled with rave reviews and respect for the creative approach of the developers. Finally, I decided to buy the game. It became my personal retreat from the hustle and bustle of the world. I immersed myself in each scene, enjoying the vibrancy of the visuals and the complexity of the tasks. Cuphead was not just a game for me. It was a discovery that inspired me to great creative achievements.
Oh my god, what's happening? What should I do in this situation? Shit, it's too complicated. Guys, did you see this? They blow from all sides and push you under the blows.
It's okay. Relax. You just need to train more. So, we played great today. Me and Regatha were able to pass 2 bosses of the first level. We managed to do it in a minute. Guys, write in the comments what game we should play in the next video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and like. Hi everybody, and today we will play Weird Strict Dad. We noticed that many people like this game, but unfortunately, we played it for the first time, so we were not able to complete it. But today, I'm sure we can do it. We trained a lot, so we will definitely succeed. Friends, say hello.
Hi guys! Do you know that there is a second part in this game? If you want us to film it quickly, then like this video and write more strict dad in the comments. Then we will immediately film a walkthrough of the second part of this cool game.
You came up with a great idea, Pomni, and also right under this video with what attempt you were able to pass Weird Strict Dad, if you were able to do it at all. So we spent about 6 attempts to train well, and today we hope that we will succeed. I'm sure of it. Last time we got to 5 p.m., so now we have to survive the night.
I'm 100% sure that we can beat this game now. We just need to go out for food more often and drink constantly. We also need to sleep to replenish energy, otherwise we will be more thirsty and hungry. So we prepared a whole table of food so we could go down to the first floor, eat quickly, and immediately run back to the room. We also filled a glass of water and prepared an extra portion of noodles, which we carry with us. This way we can just put the plate on the table and eat. It will save a lot of time.
Wait, what? Kane, quickly get into bed. Guys, did you see this? Why did you go up to the second floor? Why wasn't there this scary music and the sign that you need to sleep? Maybe this is a bug.
What? This is the first time I've seen this. I think this is really a bug. Wow, I never thought that we would be able to see a bug, much less film it. This is great, but it's not cool that you could lose because of him. Thank God you noticed it in time.
It's very cool that we filmed this. Guys, write in the comments, have you ever encountered bugs in this game? I don't mean in Roblox, but in Weird Strict Dad. I personally see this for the first time.
So, I got myself another glass of water. Pomni, I advise you to do this too. And now we need to go downstairs to eat. Otherwise, we may not survive while we pretend to be asleep. And by the way, it turns out you don't need to squat. We can even run. He still doesn't hear us. I don't know why the tutorial says that Dad will wake up from this.
Okay, I ate. I see you two. Let's quickly go back to our room. Otherwise, I'm scared that while we're leaving, he'll wake up and run after us. And what should we do here, after all? We ate. It's better for us to sleep to restore our energy. Phew, he's gone. It's still a little scary. Oh well, we can do it. It turns out this game is not at all difficult.
Oh god, I almost got caught. But you're right, this game is really easy. It's very easy to run away from him. Firstly, because it is slow. If you run away from him by pressing shift, you will be faster than him. And secondly, when we are standing in the kitchen and he tries to run after us, he can be deceived. When he starts running around the table, we run away from the other side, so he lags far behind us.
Wow, cool. Apparently you trained a lot without us. Maybe someone can tell us a story about Roblox?
I'll be happy to tell the story of how I decided to shoot a video on YouTube. It was a long time ago when games occupied my life so much that I simply could not help but share this passion. As a child, I was always passionate about games. Games, in my opinion, are not just entertainment, but also a source of inspiration, an opportunity to immerse yourself in new worlds, and even a form of art. I simply loved immersing myself in unique stories and battles, experiencing different emotions from the gameplay. One day, I accidentally came across YouTube channels dedicated to games. These videos amazed me. There was so much enthusiasm and passion for games. I saw these people create wonderful videos, discuss games, and share their impressions. It was like magic to see what could be done with game content. I constantly spent hours watching different videos and learning more about how it all worked, how they edit videos, vote, analyze games. I absolutely loved it. I felt like I could do the same thing, that I had something to say, and that I could bring something new to this community. And then one day, sitting at the computer, I decided to take this step. I made my first video talking about my passion project. It was a little fast-paced and scary, but at the same time exciting and fun. I put all my energy and passion for gaming into the video. At first, there weren't many spectators. But I didn't stop working. I tried new ideas, different games, improved editing, learned to be more interesting, and maintain content on my channel. I felt like my passion was starting to resonate in the community. Over time, the number of viewers began to grow. I received comments from people who liked my videos and asked for more. It was an incredible feeling to see my passion become a part of other people's lives. And so, gradually, making videos about video games became an integral part of my life. I realized that I was sharing not only my impressions of games, but also my inspiration. And that's great. This is how I started my journey of talking about games on YouTube, doing it with love and passion, and it was one of the best decisions of my life.
It's so cool that you decided to make videos on YouTube. You make a lot of people happy. And we really like it. We love to communicate with people. It's very interesting to read the comments. They are all so different. Each comment is interesting in its own way. This is cool.
So Pomni, let's eat again. Why do we eat so often anyway? Every time after Dad checks on us, we go to the kitchen to eat. Are we playing for hippos? We are children. Why do we eat for the third time a night?
Ha 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 ha! I don't know. This is really strange. Every hour there comes a strong hunger from which we can die. By the way, does anyone understand why we need to refuel the generator? And what is a generator anyway?
Oh, a generator is a thing that produces electricity. We fill it with fuel, it can be different, and it starts working. And its work, that is, energy, is converted into electricity, which we can use. I'm certainly not sure, but if you think about it logically, you need a generator to use something that is powered by electricity. From this we can understand that it is needed for the light, cameras, and for the stove that we must use to prepare food and not die of hunger.
Oh, now I understand. Thank you. Of course, I didn't need to understand what it was for in order to refuel it. I did it anyway. Fortunately, it can be quickly refilled, and Dad won't catch us.
Well, maybe Regatha can tell us something about the game while we're trying to beat it.
Oh, certainly. I'll tell you how this game was created and how it became popular. In the early 2000s, two Stanford University students, David Baziuk and Eric Castle, decided to collaborate on creating a massively multiplayer online game. Their desire to innovate and pioneer led to the birth of an idea that later grew into the Roblox platform. 2004. The birth of the idea. During this period, both students were deeply interested in virtual reality and interactive worlds. They wanted to create a platform where players could interact, create, and share their virtual worlds. This is where the idea of Roblox was born. Baziuk and Cassell presented their vision of a gaming platform where players could create their own games and interact in a variety of virtual worlds. The point was not only to provide opportunities to play, but also to put pressure on creativity and variety. 2005. Launch of Roblox. With this idea in mind, Baziuk and Cassell founded Dynablocks in September 2004. However, to emphasize the uniqueness of the platform, they decided to change the name to Roblox. The name Roblox was a synthesis of the words robots and blocks, reflecting the main concepts of the platform. The first version of Roblox was released in early 2005, and although the interface and functionality at that time were far from modern standards, the idea itself was unique. Users could create their own 3D worlds, use blocks to construct objects, and add scripts to create interesting game mechanics. 2006-2012. Development and growth. Since its inception, Roblox has captured the attention of the gaming community. The platform was constantly evolving, adding new features and improvements, attracting even more creative minds. In the first few years, the company was able to attract investment, which helped it further expand and improve its technology. In 2007, Roblox introduced the virtual currency Robux, which has become a key element in the platform's ecosystem, allowing users to purchase various items and upgrades in games. One of the important steps in development was the introduction of the Builders Club function in 2007. It was a subscription that provided additional privileges and features for users, which became another source of income for the company. 2013, launch on Xbox One platform. Roblox continued to conquer new markets, and in 2013, the platform was launched on the Xbox One gaming console. This event gave players even more access to exciting virtual worlds created by the community. 2015, rise in popularity. The mid-2010s brought Roblox a rapid rise in popularity. Players actively created and shared their unique games, which attracted the attention of new users.
Hey, Regatha, enough talking! Look, we beat the game! We did it! Hooray!
Shh, let's see what happens now.
Wow, it was creepy. Well, it's time to finish the video. Guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel, click on the bell, and write in the comments if you want to see the second part. Good luck, everyone, and bye. A huge hello to everyone, dear viewers. And today, we will play the game Among Us. And this is our third time. The last 2 episodes we were CAR-T 2 mate. Do you think we'll get a chance to play as an imposter today? Right now, pause the video and write in the comments who you think we will play for. And also, be sure to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new videos, and like this video if you like this game.
I really hope we get an imposter. I haven't played it for a very long time. By the way, I'm playing today. And if I get an imposter, I can show how good I am at this game. I will kill the entire crew, and no one will even suspect me of being a murderer. Guys, write in the comments who you like to play for more, crewmate or imposter. Although I think everyone loves playing as an imposter. Oh my god, that stupid crewmate again. This is so boring. Why am I so unlucky? I will have to complete tasks and think who the killer is. And also walk in fear. It just sucks.
What a pity that Jax won't be able to show what a noob he is. Okay, relax. But you don't have to think and try. Your hands will remain dry. Although maybe they will sweat, because it's difficult for a noob like you to play, even as a crewmate.
Jax, ignore her. She's trying to hurt you again. Remember when you calm down. He apologized to you a bunch of times. He was to blame. There is no need to take revenge on him or try to make fun of him. We're making a video and we don't have to fight. We should only talk about the game. So shut your mouth. And you, Jax, better tell us what strategy you will play.
Okay, so I will follow my super secret strategy. Only I know about it, and now you will know too. And all our viewers. Alright, that's okay. I will complete tasks and do it as quickly as possible. I must complete all tasks, preferably before the second death. After I complete everything, I will watch the cameras. You need to do this long enough for all players to see who the cameras are glowing red. Then I'll immediately run to admin, and there I'll see how many people there are in a certain room. Then the killer will see that I have left the cameras and he will kill someone. And at this time I will see how many people were in this room. And then I won't do anything because I don't have any tactics. Who comes up with tactics anyway? Do I look like a loser who, how to play Among Us? I have more important things to do. I'll just play the way I want.
Ha 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 ha! Okay, you're right. Why invent something if you can play for fun? After all, games are made for this. By the way, can someone tell us how Among Us was created? I'll be honest, I don't know anything about this game, so I'm interested to know who invented it and how they came up with it. I really like her.
I also really like this game. Among Us is a very interesting game. I feel like Sherlock Holmes when I play it. In essence, this is the same as the board game Mafia, but it is made a little differently. By the way, there is a mode where there are roles. That is, you can not only be peaceful, but also have a profession. For example, the sheriff. The sheriff can move through the ventilation. This is very cool. So, I also don't know how Among Us was created, so I won't be able to say anything. Kane, you know something?
Oh shit, Blue is not an imposter. Crap, I made a mistake. Who is the imposter then? Okay, sorry. Kane seemed to want to say something.
That's right, I wanted to say something. So, girls, you have come to the right person. I prepared for this video, and I know very well how this game was created. And now I'll tell you this. Among Us is a game that burst into world pop culture, despite its modest content. The story of its creation began in 2018 in the Inner Sloth Studio, a small development team in which employees could meet at the dinner table. The idea for the game originated in the minds of 3 team members, Forrest Wilkinson, Marcus Bromander, and Forrest Wilkinson. At the beginning of development, the Inner Sloth team was working on another project, but it did not bring the desired results. Then, one of the developers suggested experimenting with an idea that involved searching for traitors on a spaceship. This idea seemed interesting to everyone, and the creative process began. Among Us was designed as a multiplayer game where players compete and work together to complete tasks. But there may be a traitor, imposter, among them, whose goal is to destroy the team and evade charges. The remaining players try to guess which of them is the traitor and get rid of him. Initially, the game had rather limited functionality and graphics, but it was launched on mobile devices in 2018. At that moment, it did not attract much attention from the gaming community, and did not gain much popularity. However, in 2020, 2 years after its release, Among Us suddenly exploded in popularity. This was due to the many streamers and vloggers who started streaming this game. Its unique game mechanics, funny moments during discussions, and the search for traitors became the basis for the viral spread of the game. Among Us exploded in popularity on streaming platforms, where famous streamers played with friends and created fun and unpredictable moments. The game was simple, but it allowed players to make different moves, discuss and analyze, communicate, and of course, cheat. This combination of elements of fun and unpredictability has captured the attention of many players. Inner Sloth was amazed by the sudden surge in interest in their game, and the team began actively working on updates to improve and expand the gameplay. The developers updated the graphics, added new maps and functions, improved the multiplayer system and protection against cheaters. They took feedback from the community and tried to make the game more interesting and fun for all players. Among Us was a prime example of how a small game with simple mechanics and funny moments could become an explosive hit thanks to the influence of streaming and social media. This was a real triumph for Inner Sloth, showing that games created with love and creativity can conquer the world and bring a lot of joy and fun to players around the world.
So, the imposter has already killed the third person. I was just in admin and saw how many people were in each room. Pink said that he found the body in security, and I saw that there were only 2 people in that room. It turns out that he was there and another player who was killed. Yes, everything fits together. He is the imposter. He killed the player and report himself.
It seems the other players believe you. Now he will fly far into space. Poor guy. Pray that he will be an imposter. If he turns out to be a crewmate, then most likely you will be kicked out next.
Oh my god! I was wrong again! I agree with you, Ragatha. I also think that I will be thrown out of this ship. But how? Who is the imposter then? Okay, while I'm playing, tell me a story. By the way, just recently we celebrated the new year. It's been 4 days already. How quickly time flies. Tell the story associated with this magical holiday.
Okay, I can tell you a story. Outside, snow was falling quietly, covering everything around with its white blanket. The candles on the tree flickered brightly, and the aroma of hot chocolate filled the air. New Year was approaching, and our family gathered together to celebrate it. It was a special time of year when the whole world seemed filled with magic and wonder. Our New Year's preparations began long before this evening. The tree was decorated with lights, tinsel, and shiny toys, and the table was set with goodies and delectable treats. While the adults were preparing dinner, the little children played games and drew. New Year's cards for family and friends. Everyone was expecting something special, excited and happy about the upcoming holiday. Evening arrived and we sat down to enjoy dinner. There was laughter and joyful conversations that filled our house. Fun and joy filled our hearts, and each of us experienced this evening in our own way. The time for gifts was approaching, and then the hour came when we all gathered around the tree. The gifts were arranged in beautiful packages, decorated with a bow and tinsel. Parents gave out gifts, and everyone had their place during this mysterious time. However, this year something unusual happened. Suddenly a strange sound was heard outside the window. It was an unusual noise, like the slight creaking of a fender or the quiet clank of wheels. We all stared out the window, surprised by this unexpected sound. And then, as if out of a fairy tale, in the yard in front of our house we saw a real sleigh, decorated with lights and shining patterns. On this sleigh sat the cheerful and mysterious Santa Claus in full beautiful attire, surrounded by garlands and shining stars. This was an unusual Santa Claus. It was not like the traditional ones we had seen before. He waved cheerfully to all of us and smiled his kind smile. Our whole family came out to greet him. "Hello, my dear friends!" The voice of Santa Claus rang out, awakening warm and joyful feelings in each of us. "I have come to wish you a happy new year and bring you good luck, joy, and happiness." He distributed gifts and gave us words of good wishes. But the most amazing thing happened when he took his bag and took out a large ancient scroll from it. There was a map drawn on it with adventure marks. "I have a special task for you, my dear friends," announced Santa Claus. "This map leads to a real miracle. Treasures hidden in the depths of our forest. I wish you good luck in this great adventure." The shining eyes of the children and the glances of the adults, full of surprise, were the answer to this unexpected turn of the evening. We got together, took our jackets and hats to go on this incredible journey. We spent the whole evening looking for these marks, following an old map intertwined with fairy tale signs. We found mysterious places, adventure stories, and each new place revived our imagination. Finally, we got to the last mark on the map and discovered the place where, according to Santa Claus, a real miracle was hidden. It was an ancient treasure, radiating light and joy, like real magic. We returned home, but our hearts remained filled with feelings of surprise and joy. The unusual visit of Santa Claus and his unexpected adventure turned this new year into something special and magical, imprinting memories of an incredible journey and adventure in our hearts.
So after all, they kicked me out, and now is the moment that will decide everything. I'm sure it's green, what idiots. They vote for purple. Obviously it's green. Damn, looks like we lost.
Crap! Well, that's okay. Next time we will be able to win, but it's better if we get to play the role of an imposter. Well, you guys, write comments about what game you want to see in the next video. Subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new videos, and be sure to like. Hello everyone, dear friends! And today we are going through Roblox doors again. Last time we passed the first boss, so today we start from that moment. Be sure to like, subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new videos, and write in the comments what game we should play next time. So guys, say hi to everyone!
Hello, friends. Well, Jax, our viewers decided that you will play today. Ha ha ha. Now we'll see how cool you are. Or rather, we will laugh at the way you squeal in fear like a little girl.
Shut your mouth, remember? I'm not as cowardly as you. I'm not afraid of every sound. You'll see. I'll easily pass through the doors.
Guys, that's enough already. We ask every video that you two idiots don't quarrel. Everyone is tired of you, like children insulting each other. Our spectators came here to watch us play, not how we quarrel. So either remain silent or say something positive or interesting.
Blah, blah, blah. Of course, it's more interesting to read the text from Wikipedia. In the last video, I tried to make a joke to make it fun. This is humor. I wasn't trying to offend anyone. I just wanted to make our viewers laugh. And you constantly shut me up.
A joke is when it's funny, but you're just insulting. It's unacceptable. It's not fun. You're just bullying Pomni or me. You put yourself above others. It's better to be silent for the whole video.
Okay, if you don't like it that much, I will be silent. You suggested it yourself. That's right. I'm nobody here, so I'll just play. Guys, write in the comments whether I need to joke about my friends, or whether I need to tell facts and then sit in silence. Fools, it's much more fun. We are not at school to gain knowledge about the game. What difference does it make at all? We came to play, not to learn something new. No one cares about it.
It's not like that at all! You are our friend, and we need you. Listen, we didn't mean to offend you. It's just that you constantly insult Pomni for no reason. No one likes it. Just don't do it. Talk about something else. There are a lot of different topics that will be of interest to our viewers, but I believe that if people came to watch the game, they would also be interested in hearing some facts or stories related to this game.
Okay, you're right. Okay, let's forget about it. It's better to comment on our game. And also, when we chat, I get distracted in case I don't notice the monster. Therefore, Ragatha, tell us what is happening with us. And by the way, I'm sorry, I really said too much.
It happens to everyone. No big deal, Jax. So, now we are going through the second boss. We need to collect books on which the designations of the figures will be written. Each figure means a number. We also have a piece of paper on which figures are drawn one by one. By replacing the figures with numbers, we will find out the code and be able to open the lock. While our task is to collect all the books, I will do it. And you, Jax, sit near the door and tell me where the monster is. When I tell you the code, go to the lock and enter it.
I'm not going to sit still like a coward. I will also look for books. The monster can already be heard, so we won't get caught. I don't even know what to tell our viewers now. Maybe someone can tell me an interesting fact. It's better than silence.
Ha ha ha, that's funny to hear from you. Okay, I won't be harmful and tell you a story about how I found out about the game Roblox. So I've always been fascinated by the universe of games, the worlds and possibilities that they offer. The gaming world was like an amusement park to me, a place to immerse yourself in something new, where each game presented a new story or adventure. However, when my friends started talking about a game where you could create your own games and worlds, it intrigued me. This was at a time when I was at the peak of my interest in virtual creativity and the ability to create something of my own. My friends kept mentioning Roblox, describing it as a place where you can be anyone and create whatever you want. This image was like a call to adventure, and I decided to see what kind of game it was. I downloaded Roblox and was amazed at the scope and variety of everything the platform had to offer. The first thing I noticed was the variety of games, from life simulators to fantasy adventures. But the real explosion in my head happened when I found out that people create these games themselves. It was a shock. I never imagined that ordinary people could create games. The first thing I tried was one of the popular RPG games. I plunged into a world created by someone's imagination and was amazed. It has been such an exciting journey, and I realized that this is just the tip of the iceberg of what can be found on Roblox. After some time, I started learning Roblox Studio myself. It was like discovering a new world. I immersed myself in the world of creating my own games, testing mechanics, creating scenarios, and experimenting with design. It was like my own play labyrinth where I could express my creative energy.
Hey Jax, I found all the books. Go to the castle. I will dictate the code to you.
Great, wait a little. I need to go to him. That's it. I'm ready. Dictate.
So, the first number is 9, then 2 times 6, then 8, and finally 0.
Ready! Oh no! A monster's coming towards me. I have to run away.
I hope everything is fine with you. When the monster leaves, run to open the door. I'll come running to you later. The main thing is not to get caught by the monster on the way to the door.
He's gone. It's time to run to the door. And get away from him faster. I've already put this level on. I managed. Ragatha? I opened the door and ran away. Quickly come to me. It's safe here. Oh no. What's going on? It seems he's running to me. He won't be able to get here. But what should you do, Ragatha? He is standing right at the door.
Ah! No! He's running after me! That's all! He killed me! Jax, now you are alone. It turns out we should have gone through together. Oh God, how stupidly I lost. Okay, no big deal. Jax, we all believe in you. You can do this alone. Moreover, you're not afraid of anything, right?
Damn it! Okay, it will be a little more difficult for one, but I'm not afraid. This is a child's game. And while I'm passing through, tell me something else interesting.
Okay, let's tell you why this game has become so popular. So Roblox has gained immense popularity due to the unique concept and features it provides to its players. First of all, Roblox is not just a game, but an entire platform on which players can create their own games and worlds. This is the main benefit that has made Roblox so popular. Users can use the Roblox Studio Toolkit to create unique gaming worlds, expressing their creativity and offering unique gaming content. The huge variety of games on the platform attracts different audiences. Roblox offers games of various genres, from adventure and strategy to simulation and entertainment for friends. This allows everyone to find something suitable for themselves and find games that suit their interests and preferences. The social aspect also plays an important role in Roblox's popularity. The platform provides the opportunity to interact and communicate with other players, creating a unique virtual space for communication and exchange of experiences. This helps build communities and friendships within the gaming environment. Roblox also has significant educational potential. Many games on the platform contain educational elements such as programming, logical thinking, and problem solving. This appeals to both parents looking for educational games for their children and students looking to learn new things through gaming experiences. Constant updates and events are another reason for the popularity of Roblox. The developers are constantly making changes, adding new features, items, and worlds, and holding various events, which makes the game more interesting and varied for players. Another factor contributing to Roblox's growing popularity is its mobile accessibility. The platform is available on a variety of devices, including mobile, making it more accessible to a wider audience, which contributes to its popularity. All these factors together made Roblox not just a game, but an entire platform where players can not only play, but also create, communicate, learn, and find entertainment to their liking. This unique combination of features and creative freedom has attracted a huge number of users, making Roblox one of the most popular gaming platforms in the world.
Cool! It's great that this game gives people so many opportunities. Everyone can express themselves and show their creativity. There is complete freedom of action in this game. Moreover, this game is available to everyone.
So, I've already walked a little. Maybe it's time to end the video, otherwise we play for a long time. Let me get to some point and end the video.
You are right. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new videos, and write in the comments what you want to see in the next video. Maybe another game? Or another mode in Roblox? Let us know about it under the video.
So here I need to put the pictures in their places. Then my fireplace will open and there will be a passage to a secret room. Well, that seems easy. A monster can't appear here, can it? Otherwise, I have nowhere to run.
So I think it's time to end here. I think we shot a great video today. We were able to pass the second boss. Unfortunately, I didn't quite succeed, but Jax did. He walked a little further.
I agree! It's time to finish. Bye, everyone! Hello, friends! Merry Christmas, everyone! Welcome to our channel. And today, we will play Among Us. This is a great game where you need to find the traitor. And if you yourself are a traitor, then you need to eliminate all crew members. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and write in the comments what game we should play in the next video. By the way, I'll tell you a secret. If you click on the bell, you will see the very first video. Just try it.
Hi all, I'm so glad that today we are playing Among Us. I just love this game. Let's launch it already. I can't wait already. I wonder what role we will play.
You're right, Pomni. I also really love this game. Get started soon. I can't wait to find out who we will be.
Damn it! We had the role of crewmate. Okay, don't get upset. It will be interesting to figure out who the killer is. I hope they don't kill us first. In general, I'm great at playing as a crewmate. I will complete tasks quickly and watch the cameras as often as possible. They are very helpful in understanding who the killer is. For example, I know that a person was killed in a cafeteria, and from the cameras, I can see who left this room.
You tell everything very beautifully. It's a pity that you're a noob and you won't be able to replicate this in the game. You will either blame a completely different person or you will be killed first. It's simple. I don't understand where you get so much confidence.
crap, how unlucky am I? I came to carry out my first task and was immediately killed. But he was noticed, so he will be kicked out immediately and we will start a new game.
Ha 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 ha! I told you so! She was killed first! What a disgrace! Phew, this is so funny. Why is Pomni playing at all? She is the weakest. Only 2 minutes passed, and she was already dead.
Shut your mouth, Jax! Nothing bad happened. Now they will kick out the killer and we will start a new game. And where did you get the idea that I'm the weakest? I play constantly and win or beat the game very often. Usually you talk like a child, but in reality you can't do anything. Remember how we played Geometry Dash? You spent the entire video shouting that you are the coolest and will easily pass the level. And then that's why he played it like a complete loser and immediately fell silent.
Wait, what? Why did they vote for the gray one? What idiots? Oh god, how stupid that was. Damn, Pomni, you have to play as a ghost and complete tasks. I hope they understand that the black needs to be kicked out.
All right, that's okay. I will carry out tasks until these fools understand that the imposter is black. Can someone tell me about Among Us? What if one of our viewers doesn't know about this game?
Okay, I'll tell you. Among Us is an online game that allows players to immerse themselves in a space adventure. It features 2 main roles, crew members and traitors known as imposters. Players work together to complete tasks and maintain the ship, but among them, there are traitors whose goal is to destroy the crew using their cunning and deceit. Among Us gameplay is built on trust, intrigue, and deception. The crew must complete a set of ship repair or troubleshooting tasks, while the imposters must deftly eliminate crew members while avoiding detection and revealing their true role. An important aspect of the game is discussion. After discovering a body or calling a gathering for discussion, players gather together to discuss events and speculation about who the traitor might be. A vote is then taken to select the player they consider to be the imposter. This can be a difficult test, as imposters are skilled at hiding their true identity. Among Us is not only a game, but also a way to have fun with friends or other players online. It is unique due to its combination of strategy, social interaction, and unpredictable plot twists, making each game fun and exciting.
Finally, they realized who the imposter was. What stupid people. Okay, let's start a new one. Game. I hope I'm lucky and I'll be an imposter. Oh shit! I am again a peaceful crew member. Well, boring. Maybe someone will tell you something else interesting about the game Among Us. I like her so much. I feel like some kind of genius detective.
What a pity that it only seems like this to you. It's good that you didn't become a detective in real life. A lot of people would get hurt.
Again, you with your stupid and unfunny jokes. I will tell the story of the creation of this wonderful game, especially for Pomni. The game Among Us began its journey back in 2015. Founded by Marcus Bromander, Forrest Wilson, and Amy Klingenfalter, Innersloth had already released several mobile games and was looking for an idea for a new project. The idea for a space theme in the game came after the team watched the sci-fi film Resident Evil. They became interested in the possibility of creating a space game where players could work together on a spaceship. The game was originally called Space Mafia. The Innersloth team was inspired by survival games and real-time interaction between players. They wanted to create a game that encouraged communication between players and required them to solve problems together. Work on the project was slow, as the studio was working on several projects at the same time, and the new game did not receive much attention. The initial versions of the game were incomplete and required significant improvements. In 2018, Space Mafia was renamed Among Us, and released on mobile devices running Android and iOS operating systems. However, the game did not gain widespread recognition or popularity upon release. She remained relatively unnoticed until an unexpected turn of events occurred. In 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic swept the world, many streamers began broadcasting games live on the Twitch platform and uploading their gameplay videos to YouTube. Thanks to this, a huge number of people saw Among Us, which led to a sudden explosion in its popularity. Players admired the combination of social interaction and intriguing gameplay, in which players in the role of the crew had to complete tasks on a spaceship, and one or more of them were traitors trying to destroy the crew. This unexpected success has made Among Us one of the most popular games in the world. The Inner Sloth developers, who did not expect such a sudden explosion of interest, were faced with the need to quickly update and improve the game to meet the needs and expectations of the gaming community. After a while, the Inner Sloth studio announced plans to create a sequel to Among Us and introduce new features and mechanics to keep players' attention and interest in the game. However, the original game is still very popular due to its unique play style and the ability to spend time with friends in virtual space.
So the players found a dead pink one. I had the light pink one with me, so it's definitely not him. And the green one also ran out of the medical office. I don't think he's a killer. I have a suspicion that it is dark green and orange. They ran together somehow strangely. I'll probably write it that way.
I can't figure out who the imposter is at all. I watched the game carefully, but I don't have any guesses at all. Maybe it's light green. He could kill a person and then immediately jump into the ventilation and end up in the medical room. But this is unlikely.
Oh, it was green after all. But he's great. He played well. At least we didn't realize he was an imposter. Come on, Pomni. You can win. There is only one imposter left. The main thing is to play carefully and try to stay close to other players as little as possible and watch the cameras more often.
Oh god, how boring. Pomni plays like an old lady. I'd rather tell you how I found out about this game. I remember it was a normal evening after a long day at the university. My friend and I decided to relax a bit and play online games. Usually we would choose something old and familiar, but that evening he suggested we try something new, a game called Among Us. I honestly had never heard of her until now, but we've always had similar taste in games, so I decided to give it a try. Loaded the game and joined his lobby. From the very beginning of the game, I was hooked by its atmosphere. That peculiar, exciting atmosphere of the spaceship, the tasks that needed to be completed. It was something new and exciting. But the most interesting thing began when we discovered that there were traitors among us. This unexpected intrigue, discussions about who could be a traitor, searching and revealing the true goals of other players. All this made the game seem so lively and interesting. Our first game lasted several hours, and I was amazed how a game that seemed so simple at first glance could evoke such emotion and engagement. I plunged into this world, and after this game I was full of enthusiasm. I immediately thought that my friends should try this game too. Since then, Among Us has become one of my favorite games, not only because of the fun it brings, but also because of the way it brings my friends and I together at different times when we play together. It was a revelation to me that such a simple game could create such a collective experience and emotion. And I'm glad I discovered this world.
Attention! Now is an exciting moment. Who will be kicked out? The main thing is that it is an imposter. Otherwise we will lose. But everyone seems to agree that it's orange.
Yes, victory. You're great, Pomni. I think we made a great video. Well, is it time to finish?
That's right, we got a cool video. I hope you liked it too. Guys, subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new videos, like and write in the comments what game we should make next time. Everything depends on you. Good luck, have a great mood, and bye-bye! Hello everyone, friends. I am pleased to welcome you to our new series number 4 on the passage of the game Geometry Dash. Amazing Digital Circus is with you again, and we are starting to go through a level called Dry Out. Wish us luck, I hope we can pass it.
Hello, subscribers. I'm glad that you stopped by our channel again to see how we go through the levels. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, write a comment on what level we should go to next.
Friends, let me try to complete the dry out level first. What do you think of the idea? Just give me a couple of minutes to choose a skin for our walkthrough. Look how many colors and beautiful skins we have accumulated from previous episodes. Wow, OMG.
Ragatha, okay, no problem. I think no one will mind if you pass level 1. I think you will succeed. Guys, how do you like the idea of completing levels from subscribers? What do you think? It seems to me that subscribers will start making levels with our channel, and we will go through them in the next episodes. It will be crazy.
Oh yes, this idea deserves attention. I hope our subscribers will not make very difficult levels. Ha ha ha. Oh, Ragatha, you've already chosen your skin. It's simply incomparable. You definitely have a taste for style. So, are you ready to complete the dry out level?
Oh yes, Pomni. I'm ready to pass this difficult level first. Wish me luck, friends. I hope I won't be able to waste all my attempts at once. Like in previous episodes, I would like to reach the end.
Guys! Did you know that the dry out level in Geometry Dash came after Back on Track and was released in 2013? This is almost 10 years.